for the touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away.
Beat it out the frame. Beat it out the frame. I need those. Oh my goodness. At
their own 31-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust.
And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 40. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So
hey, see, this buddy from last night.
Maybe change up the play calling.
I said I'm playing buddy from last night. Jamal cut his hair.
Wilson will hand to Carson on the option. And he'll be right on the edge of the goal line.
Giving this nigga the business.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Carson will take the hit off out of the option play. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did.
Beat it out the frame. Beat it out the frame.
2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. They were able to stop him at the line on 1st down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the 2nd try.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
Their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger.
I said yeah.
2 yards on the pickup there.
Whenever they don't wake up.
Any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Not a lot going on in that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation
You said what?
was also by the defense.
And this one taken in on
You'd
the
probably be
right
at
side,
your
but
house or my house.
they say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
So what? You just left him?
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Yeah, I went to the mall already.
Roethlisberger will throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the 1st as the tackle is made at the 33.
It's now 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger.
I love it.
But man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
All right, boo.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Steelers, nothing.
And right side, they're going to go option here. They're now on the pitch. The ball's loose.
I'm so like
And
that.
the Seahawks have picked it up.
I'm so like
He's
that.
at the 30. And
I'm so like that, bro.
it's a fair. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And you can bet they're putting two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line.
At their own 44-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
Eluding the pressure right. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending the play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the pick six, and they have a decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Wilson leaves this one with Penning. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Terrell Edmonds on the tackle.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Second and 5 at the Steelers' 20-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he fires one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. On the option, a handoff to Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Seahawks 28, Steelers 7.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
The Steeler first down.
On first down, it's Samuels. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
The ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
On 3rd down, here's Samuels. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger.
That's a dot.
Take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Vance McDonald, 33 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong.
Right now,
a little bit of time left.
Breakfast Baconator with any order.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
I don't understand. That's way past the line of scrimmage.
Defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
To try again after the sack. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's a risk.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Taken from about the 12. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
That boy got some act right.
Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Here we go on 4th with Wilson.
And plays like that,
This nigga. This nigga. Lord have mercy.
Maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows?
I'm tired of playing though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Pretty.
They go back
Nah,
to
that ain't gonna work
for
again.
the INT on the last drive. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Throwing again on second down.
That's what you want. That's clamp right there.
Too much contact.
That clamp right there. Oh, I ain't even gonna hold you on that.
Throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete.
That's on me.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
I supposed to take that
Give him
away.
10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
At the Seahawks 6-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. We know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that lines you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So from the
That
39
better would have been better comp, man. He gonna bite on that. This gonna be wide open. Yep.
Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Good start. Yeah, I got no sense. Right.
Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Round.
And the lead down to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
Makes the score Seahawks 42.
Yeah, dude, she do them over. Mr. Mott, it ain't 12 o'clock, sir. It ain't 12 o'clock, sir. It is not 12 o'clock, boy. It is not 12 o'clock. Hey, look, this old boy from last night. Jamal cut his hair. That boy slow. That boy is slow. They love capping on my boy Kareem. He way better than him.
Kareem only played with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I think he played with the Chiefs. Anybody else? Hell, I know anybody else. I don't know what time
you just do what you want to, huh, son? Wow. I know, bro. I know, bro. I know, bruh. I know. Ah, boy. Broadcast. Let me see what it comes. Come on, bro. This ain't fair. Billy, you stupid.